Day. We're ready for another rousing edition of
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
good evening and welcome to yet another edition of the Mattress Beer Reviews and Company, your Wild Card Wednesday for your 20th day of August 2025. This is your host, Thomas Metal 75, and yes, welcome to another episode of Wild Card Wednesday, where the only admittance fee to this particular program is your beverage of a beer, wine, or spirit, really any adult beverage. And please, let's have some fun and keep douchery to a very, very minimum, if absolute must.
Yeah.
Cheers, Solange. And let them,
Please be delicious. You got that right, sir.
he said to please be delicious. Yes.
Thanks.
There you go. Put a registered trademark next to that damn thing, actually. And so if you haven't been to the Wild Card Wednesday before, the way that this program works is we're gonna bring up everybody in 4 different rounds. The first time that we bring up our individual panelist will be for the presentation of their beer, wine, or spirit. The second round will be when you do your review portion to that beer, wine, or spirit. The third round this is when I ask you to save for the third round the actual rating and final thoughts for your beer, wine, or spirit, leaving the fourth round that we like to call around here the YouTube round. Please use that round to discuss your own personal YouTube channels. And whatever you are watching on the YouTube platform, please let our viewership know what you think they should be taking a look at on the YouTube platform. So keep them delicious. It's a trademark. There you go. I got the trademark. And let's introduce our panelists this evening, which consists of the Alex the Beer Master channel. Alex, the co-host of the Wild Wednesday. In New Jersey, everybody.
Cheers.
And we have the Bumpy Road from Bumpy Isms. There, I got that right. In New Hampshire. So welcome in Bucky Road, Bucky Isms with the Bucky. No, I'm food, beer, and pizza. And all the way from Oregon, he knows knowledge himself, the home brewer of the Bubblegut Craft Beer, the beer man.
Cheers.
He's the guy.
Beer, the wine, and the spirit.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Or beer, wine. Metal 75 for your Massachusetts. Well, in white it says whiskey reviews. So we'll get to that momentarily, shall we? All right. See who's in the chat, chatting away. We got the Joy Edibles. I like the white guy with the glasses. All right. Well, now we got 4 of them. Shit. Thanks for the compliment. Oh, man.
There you go.
You suck.
Appreciate you.
No, we love you. And cheers all the way down in New Zealand. We got New Zealand there with Finn Real Home Brew. It is the next day, exactly Thursday. Cheers. Beer man looks like an extra. In all 5 days.
Yes.
Holding alley. Oh, shit. All right. Cheers. Now, we shall get to round 1, starting off with Alex, and we will find out beer, wine, spirit. What are we drinking and pouring this evening? Whoops. Let's do this one more time. That's better.
There we go.
Now we're ready to go. Round 1.
Today, we're reviewing Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Aged Ale. And it's an 8.2%. think I've reviewed this on here before. That's okay, but but yeah, let's pull this up and see what it's all about. I actually just put this in the fridge just a little bit ago. It's nice and cold, that quick. This fridge here, I can't. It's crazy. Oh yeah, smells good. Pour some shine. There we go. That's what it looks like. We're going to smell and taste next time around. Appreciate you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Eric. That's what it looks like. And
Thank you,
time
sir.
around.
All right, we will go to New Hampshire and see what Bumpy's drinking and sipping on and rating this evening.
I've got a beer from New Hampshire, but it sounds a lot like beer from New York. So I got this one from Spyglass Brewing Company. It's called Elastic Cloud. It's a double IPA
Nice.
with oats and milk sugar.
My
Sounds
favorite.
a lot like a Cloud Series beer from Other Half.
Yes, it would be. Bumpy, I
Right?
would agree.
It says it's a hazy double IPA with oats and lactose, hopped with Citra, Cryo, and Galaxy hops. This
Nice.
was canned just a couple weeks ago
Oh, that's
on
fresh.
August 7th. So pretty fresh. Let's go ahead and crack it and pour it.
Now, you said you found that in New York. Were you?
No, I didn't
Spyglass?
find it. I said it sounds like another half beer. They had the Cloud,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they had the whatever Clouds, and it's always their oat milk, and that's what this
you got
is.
that right there.
And they have Cloud in the name. I'm just saying that they once upon a time did a collaboration with Other Half. Now all of a sudden you're brewing beers like Other Half.
You got that right, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
good.
got a very tight knit, frothy white head. It's got a deep orange coloration to the brew. It is this milky, murky appearance. Can't see through it. So, cheers.
Cheers. That looks delicious, though. I got to get some Spyglass beers again. They're heaven. Oh my lordy.
All right, thanks, Bumpy. Let's go over to that guy on the northwest side and Beer Man.
Beer man.
All right. So I picked up one from Deschutes Brewery. It's their Black Butte 36 year anniversary tequila barrel aged imperial porter.
Wrong button.
Was able to find that. Has a cool print on the
Hey,
can.
did Steve give you that?
Nah, I found it. He inspired me to find it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. All right.
Who inspired you to find a beer man? Who?
Steven from Northwest.
Oh, legendary Steven. Yes.
Yeah. So it's an imperial porter with orange peel, vanilla, milk sugar, artificial chocolate flavor, natural flavor, and aged in tequila barrels. And it was packaged 610, so really fresh for what it is. 12.9% imperial
Nice.
porter.
Alex Master style. You got that right.
So a good start for my evening. All right.
Oh, that looks jet black.
Aggressive on
Holy
it.
shit.
It's not really pouring a big head, but oh, that's interesting. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Apparently, Alex decides who's a legend or who is just shit.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that, everybody. If he likes you, you're a legend. And Bumpyisms, I guess, is a legend.
Oh, yeah, baby.
It's been proclaimed, at least.
Your imagination.
Push your imagination.
Bumpy, you're bumpy up.
Bumpy's gone.
Tanner's here.
Well, he's gone.
Tanner.
He's already
Now,
gone.
Tanner.
You just went. Tanner is
Tanner.
in the middle of a
Oh my
weekday
God,
podcast.
Tanner.
Oh shit,
What
we're gonna have to mute Alex. I can't hear shit. Alex, it's all right. I don't know what he's doing over there. I'm gonna unmute you. I don't know what he's doing over there, but we'll come back to that guy. And Then we'll go back to that guy, and then we'll see that guy. Hello, that guy from Rhode Island.
Tanner.
I'm like rolling all over the fucking place now.
So what happens on a
Can't
Wednesday?
stay still.
You're gonna have to put a carpet in that room now.
It sounds weird. Doesn't it sound like I'm
5,000
like
posts.
echoing?
It does sound weird. It does.
It's not echoing, is it?
No, you sound
No.
normal.
Probably louder, right?
Kind of a hallway effect.
Well, I noticed like when I put the floor down, it's kind of echoey now.
Yeah.
All right. So we have from Proclamation. This is their Hipwit Pilsner.
Nice.
And this is in collaboration with a Rhode Island or Providence Roller Derby, brewed in partnership with Roller Derby. Proclamation 5.2. Pretty cool. And no canned on date. Well, yeah, so I don't know what Roller Derby is. I don't know if there knows anything about that, but I have no idea. I'm assuming it's some event in Providence or a place, probably a place.
I've heard of Roller Derby, but I don't remember what it is.
Well, that's where they fuck people up, man. On the roller rink thing. Yeah.
It's really nice. It's like hazy, straw color. It's got a little bit of a chili haze, but it is a little hazy. Just take a dirty glass. Looks good though. So, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Still me.
It's still on Tanner, Eric. And you're muted, Eric. Oh,
You're muted.
All you are legend. All you aren't legends anymore. You're captains. And your first name and your last name is obvious. Thank you. Let's see. I'm doing this for the sake of Tanner. I mean, like maybe I will, maybe not. Who the fuck? Yes, no, maybe so. I'll try one more time, then I'm going to me. Okay, let's see. Let's do it this way.
what are you trying to do, Eric?
My own thing here. Thank you, Captain. Oh, once again, the obvious captain over here. All right, here we go. It's loading. All right. And the man has gone away. And I can't even show the man, but we'll show him later, I suppose.
What? Me?
Good. This is roller derby. You rollerblade and you smash the shit out of your opponent, and you need to be standing, and your team needs to be standing. Roller
That's not
derby.
that fun.
Bam. Sport, if you will.
Oh, so Beerman was right. You do fuck each other up.
The concept showed up in video game known as Road Rash, but they did it on motorcycles. Yeah, man. That video game serious. Hashtag, that hashtag Road Rash. So we are going to whiskey, as the name suggests there, Masters of Whiskey Reviews today. And I haven't even talked about this one other than maybe posted a photo on YouTube in my community section. But this is from MGP Distilling. They are Penelope, and they are owned by the MGP Distillery. They put out a new bottling this year, or very recently, in their Cigar Sessions series. It is Cigar Sessions number 1 from Penelope. This is Cigar Sessions Chapter 1. This comes in at a 101 proof, which is 50.5% ABV. And they blend this particular whiskey what the blend, it's a blend. And what the blend is, should I say, is blending of straight bourbon, an American single malt, 100% American single malt, and an American light style whiskey, aged for 6 years approximately, and bottled at 101 proof. And it was developed in collaboration with several different master cigar blenders. and it was made to pair with cigars. Most of the time, that's what a cigar blend style of a whiskey is trying to do, is to blend really well with cigars. And a lot of the time, most of the time, should I say, the cigar blend whiskeys usually have some kind of a finishing to the whiskey, where if they may have finished the whiskey in a port barrel, or they could have finished it in a Armagnac barrel or cognac barrel. This one doesn't have any finishing on it, which makes it extremely unique in that regard. But I did get this at the MSRP price, so I'm very happy about that. And I think this is going to be my second or third, maybe my second pouring of the bottle since I bought it 4 weeks ago. So let's do a pouring and put it through that 6-point rating scale to see out of 100 what this tonight at least will get for a score of.
Nice.
Here we are. Not the darkest American style whiskey on the planet, but it looks pretty good. It's got some nice legs. I don't know if you can be able to see them right now. Yeah, you can kind of sort of see them a little bit. We have drinks in round 2, but before that, we will send it over to our main man in New Jersey. Let me put everybody in the order. Alex, the beer master, and we will now be getting ourselves ready for that round 2. Are you ready, Alex?
Yes, I am.
Round 2. Fight.
Yes.
Take it away, sir.
But no, I did that right last week. I finally used the right thing when I did it. So finally. So yeah, that's what this looks like. It looks reddish color. It's a barrel aged beer. As you know, everything's barrel aged to me. That is reddish to anything. Nice carbonation, I think. Although actually, yeah, it's carbonation. Yeah, it's not carbonation. So let's get the smell. But before we do that, it's one little finger head. It's a nail. Let's get into the smell. I do smell some sweetness, like it should be, because it is barrel aged. Do I smell a little bit of fruitiness? I think I do. Like a maybe a cherry. I'm not sure. That smells sweet. Let's get into it. Cheers. Let's see what this tastes like.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, bro.
What I'm tasting that bourbon barrel aged sweetness, just the way I want it. Not overly sweet. It's perfectly sweet in this. It has a good balance to it.
Very nice.
Mouthfeel nice and soft. You know, it's not thick. There's a little tang as I'm drinking it, like a slight dryness, a little bit of a slight bitterness, but not bitter like you think. It's just there for a second and goes away because it is barrel aged. It's not supposed to be that way. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It has a little bite to it, like I want. That's tasty. Tastes what I want. Tasting that barrel aged. Tasting a little bit of sweetness. Has a nice little dryness towards the end. Not too bad. I'm really enjoying this. And yeah, if you can get this, please do, my friends. This is tasty. Appreciate you. And cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you guys. I know that was a quick review. I know it takes me an hour to review, but that's okay. It's what it is. Cheers.
All right. So here we are with the Spyglass Elastic Cloud, an oat cream lactose double IPA. Aromas. It's got kind of a musky melon, musty, not musky, musty musty melons. Maybe a little bit of what would resemble lychee. And there's some other kind of fruit note. It does have this just kind of musky kind of smell to it, though. All right. Anyways, cheers.
Cheers. Please be delicious. As we all know, it will be good because it is Spyglass, baby.
So palate, it's medium body, somewhat smooth, little fizzy carbonation to it. A little bit grainy, a little bit kind of hay or grassy like up front. Seems to have notes of like peach, a little bit of melon. Grassy. It was like a candied, either like candied pineapple or mango kind of note that kind of just floats around in the very tail end off in a distance, but there's like a little bit of this kind of residual sweetness, I would say.
Nice.
Bitterness, I'd say, is moderate. It does carry this kind of grassy, it's almost, it really does. It's almost like hay or something, and then it's kind of like a woodsy and somewhat of a citrus pith bitterness. It does start to build quite a bit. Not really left for the best flavor note on the palate. It's the bitterness is just not working for me with all that grassy hay, citrus pith, almost kumquat like. So, and it seems to have that almost like a Splenda type flavor to it.
Oh, that's
kind of weird sugar tone. And that fake like dairy cream, you know, that stuff that can sit out on the shelf forever because it's like dehydrated, whatever.
Yeah.
It kind of has a little bit of that kind of taste. Yeah.
Oh.
not good, huh? Damn it.
Oh.
So cheers.
That's crazy.
Cheers.
When other half makes those beers are delicious. Hell.
Damn it. So, therefore, when another brewery doesn't make those beers, they are not delicious. Thanks, Alex.
I don't
Thanks,
know. I don't know. I haven't
I'm
tried.
taking your statement a little too literally.
It's Beer Man's turn. How you?
All right, so
Discuss away after the program.
there you go. 34, 6, 7, 5, 6, 36 year Black Butte Porter, Imperial Porter. Was it 12 point, what? 12.9.
Whoa.
It is jet black. There is no light. Sorry, itchy head. There's no light going through this thing, and not even in my light can it's like jet black. I'll say it's a dark brown though, because there is a brownish color at the rim. So I would say it's jet black brown for sure. Dark chocolate, if anything, motor oil, burnt motor oil. It has a kind of a rich khaki kind of colored head. It didn't pour a big head, but it is keeping nice retention for what it as big as it is. Nice fluffy looking head on the side. Leaving some stickage as well. At the nipple, it's a little more of a lighter dark chocolate. On the nose,
Noses.
what I was going "Ugh" about was it's very it's got that barrel bourbon uh sweet kind of vanilla funk. It's good with that. I think with the raisin is what I was getting at, like a datey raisin, molasses, real rich caramels, molasses, sweet brown sugar, chocolate for sure. Nice dark rich chocolate. Has that sweet kind of sweetness from the lactose. As far as tequila barrels, it's well hidden. It wasn't bourbon barrels actually. It was tequila barrels. I don't really get I might be able to get like a little pinch of citrus or some kind of um, I guess the tequila cactus, that shit. Like you can kind of get that like feel that there might be something like that in there, but it's very well hidden by all the dark roasts and the sweet the raisins and everything I'm getting on the other end. Wow. All right. Time to drink this son of a bitch. You're going down. Do it.
Drink the son of a bitch.
You're going down. That's kind of like a
Please be
negative
delicious.
challenge to get the beer done. No.
Please be delicious.
Oh,
Mm.
this is a sipper, folks. Um, there's definitely a kick of tequila in this. I get tequila now, the flavor. It's on the outer edge of it though. You get all that raisiny kind of molasses, even a slight coffee, dark chocolate, kind of a deep, rich brown toasted bread. Very sweet, but not cloying. It dries off very well in the finish. Alcohol is there, but it's not terrible. It's not overwhelming for as big as it is. That tequila is really adding a sense of like citrusy or like a citrusy expression or some kind of cactusy kind of thing. You know, like I don't know, like mixed in with the chocolates and stuff, it really works well, to be honest. It's not terrible. It's just that the first kick of it, you're like, whoa, just take it easy, dude. Like have a sip. Don't have like a gulp. It's soft on the mouthfeel. Body's medium full medium. More of a full, I'd say more of a thicker feel. Not syrupy, just still has some carbonation, a little bit of lifter in there, which is nice. The dryness is nice too. It's kind of collecting dryness around the back of my cheeks, my tonsils, my throat. A lot of the chocolate bitterness is rimming around the back of my palate there before it goes down. With kind of a citrusy raisin chocolate kind of thing. Wow, this is an interesting one. If you can get it, definitely pick it up. Cheers.
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 Trust me, you know I'll find that because I love my barrel aged stuff. That's anything delicious.
Find it. It's good. It's not bad.
If it's around here, I don't know. It could be just be in your area. That's it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, cheers. Come back with a score, everybody. Round 3 is coming right up after Tanner.
Round 3, fight.
75 reviews. But first, to Tanner in
Hello.
Rhode Island.
You can actually see me.
Yes.
Well, no, my head, like, I fixed my camera. My head was like this.
Push yourself off in your chair. Let's see how far you can roll back.
No. Oh, how far I can roll? I thought you said, like, flat. I thought you said fall. Hold on. God, I can't stop. Okay. All right. We're good. So, hit with. Yeah. Yeah, looks really good. Nice, I'd say like straw color. Looks really good. Tons of effervescence. Let's go for the news. It's very lemony, biscuity, bready. A little bit of a peppery hop. I don't know what kind of hops they're using. I don't know any of the grain. I don't know pretty much anything about this beer other than it's Pilsner. It's got a really nice lemony, almost kind of like grapefruit. There's a little bit of a slightly tart acidity in there as well, along with that citrus. But for the most part, yeah, it smells like cereal grain, super biscuity, bready. It smells really nice. Let's dive in and try it out. Cheers.
Cheers, please be delicious.
Prost.
This kind of reminds me of I had a Pilsner by that small brewery guy, the one who contracts at a Gray Sale. What's the name of it? The B one or whatever it was called. He had a Pilsner that was like this. I don't know. It's got this like distinct like cereal grain base. I don't know if maybe it's the water that's a little bit different, or maybe it's just the grain. But yeah, it's very biscuity, bready. It's got a clean water profile. Carbonation's actually really lackluster. I was kind of disappointed with the carbonation, but it does have a really nice kind of head, silky smooth mouthfeel, and a really nice lacing on top.
Yeah.
Definitely could be more carbonated though.
Mm.
Really nice. You got a little bit of like a peppery spice on the finish. A little citrusy, definitely bready in between. Slightly drying, but fish is pretty crisp and clean. Nothing really offensive. I like it. It's just a pretty straightforward, pretty tasty Pilsner. I mean, it does have a little bit more of like a peppery finish than your typical Pilsner. But yeah, I think they did a good job. I'll sit and sip on it, and I'll give you guys it for next round. For day.
All right. Very good. Thanks to Tanner, LQ, Olivia. And let's see if we're missing anything in the chat. I think we're pretty much caught up. Nightbot's doing his thing or her thing and telling you where to go if you'd like to donate on PayPal. Go to the PayPal link over there, and there's a email address below to donate to PayPal as well. We appreciate that on the program, and all proceeds, if you donate on PayPal, make sure to write a little note if you want a certain kind of a review product on the channel. And I will try to look for a specific bottling or can of beer or something. If I can't find it, I will try to do an equivalent. Or if you just want to say thanks and gratitude, much appreciated. So without further ado, I'm going to get into a whiskey review of the one of the newest offerings this year of the Penelope Bourbon Bottling Company. And this is their Penelope Cigar Sessions Chapter Number 1. It's an American whiskey. It does look like a cigar band, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's cool.
And we got 101 proof, 50.5% ABV, and they have blended this American whiskey with straight bourbon, 100% American single malt, and American light whiskey. And just in general, I do believe that an American light whiskey differs from a bourbon from the fact that it can be distilled up to a higher ABV. I forget if it's to 160 or 180 when it goes into the barrel. Or it can be distilled high before it goes into the barrel. And I don't recall if they need to have any restrictions on what kind of a barreling they can use for that aging. But yeah, light whiskey definitely has a higher proof point it can be distilled to than a bourbon. So here, and again, this was done in collaboration with, I don't recall who, but a couple of different master cigar blenders. And this is utilized, this whole idea is to get a whiskey that can be a blended whiskey that can be paired with cigars. Typically, when you see a cigar blend, you typically think of a finished type of a whiskey. Either it's in port or Armagnac or cognac. It usually has a darker kind of a fruit or darker kind of a wine component to the finishing. This one is just straight whiskeys unfinished. So it's a little different. This was the MSRP of $80. I didn't realize that at the time that I bought the whiskey, but good thing that store didn't overcharge for something like this. And we look at the color here. So it's got a nice golden color for the most part. It's not a super dark looking whiskey. And the legs, there you go. They look pretty good. They're slowly going down the glass. There you go. There you go. We got this at the Smoker's Notch tasting room. We were in Stowe, Vermont last year with this very community. All right, let's get a nose from the Glencairn.
Nosers.
Oh yeah, nosers.
Getting a lot of sweetness up front. Definitely getting a floral. I'm getting a floral-ish type of a component on this one. Not a lot of stewed fruit notes, honestly. Nothing too deep in the fruit department. There's a little bit of proof or alcohol in the notes. I might have just got a smidgen. I almost want to say a bubble kind of a sweetness, almost in a little aspect. A little bit of a barrel char, not much, honestly. Yeah, there's somewhat of a lighter citrusy note, a little bit of that bubblegum. Sometimes you get that on a rye whiskey, honestly, that bubblegummy note. That's really about it. I'm not, or maybe like a grape per se. Maybe that's like the bubble, like a purple or like a grape bubblegum. Don't even really give you an idea on the bottling of any of that stuff. Maybe there's a little bit of a chocolate in the vanilla note. Maybe there's a red fruit in there too, honestly. Maybe it's more of a red fruit than the grape. Yeah. Yeah, let's try that. Nothing super earth-shattering, outstanding. Whoa, this is the note that I'm picking up immediately. They're sort of lighter notes, honestly, with a tiny bit of proof. But let's give that a try. The chapter 1. Can't even see that. Of Penelope American Whiskey Cigar Sessions.
Right. Cheers, man.
All right, definitely there's some toffee kind of a sweetness in there. There is some of the oakiness, but it's very light kind of an oak. It's not super charred at all. Maybe there is still some of that red fruit or like a red apple kind of a note in there. A little bit of a milk chocolate. I don't know how much of this American single malt may be contributing to some of those flavors that I'm getting here. Yeah, definitely a milk chocolate thing in there. The website says chocolate, dried peach, tobacco, and warm caramel. Maybe caramel and some of that chocolate. Dried peach, I'm not sure. Tobacco, maybe. Maybe there's a sweetness involved, but I wouldn't necessarily have put it that way. There's not really a ton of depth or complexity, honestly, to this one. I would have to imagine maybe getting a medium-bodied cigar, even like a lighter Connecticut shade wrapped cigar, more on the mild side, might bring out some of these lighter oak notes and toffees and chocolate notes. There is a bit of a peppery zing on the tongue. It's a little effervescent in that way, if it makes any sense, where I can kind of feel a peppery sensation on the tongue buzzing away. But that is kind of towards more the back of the palate. I think the front of it's more coffee and that milk chocolatey note. And then there's more peppery spice towards the back. Maybe there's some more dried fruit in the back of the finish. It kind of just dies out maybe into vanillas, toffees, the milk chocolatey kind of notes there. And that's really about it for the whiskey. I don't know. I'm not disappointed I own the whiskey. Am I disappointed that whiskey costs you $80 friggin'? Yeah. There's
So you're
not a lot
saying,
of depth and complexity at $80 for this.
you're saying, Eric, you want more flavor for your $80.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know necessarily every time you drink something, including a beer, that you're necessarily craving complexity in like a myriad of 50 different things slamming you all at once, and something that's really going to just be an immediate conversation starter or immediately make you want to pull out the piece of paper like you would during a review of a whiskey, like we do when we all get together for the whiskey tastings. Sometimes you do just want to get out a piece of paper and write down all these notes just to remember them all, but there's not a bunch of notes to really remember here. You're getting those sweeter, lighter flavors, lighter oaks, lighter sweetness, some of the darker red or some of the red fruits, and then spice in the finishing notes. That's pretty much about it. It's gentle enough. I think it's less proofy and alcohol tasting in the taste than the nosing was. The nosing definitely makes this thing feel a little bit hotter than the taste was. So if you want to use the word smooth, quote unquote, I guess you could to a certain extent with this one. The only thing that's really not smooth per se. Smooth.
So do you think that one? Do you think
Every note
Redbreast?
at
Do you
the
think
end.
Redbreast is better than that, Eric? Then
I would rather, yeah, I would honestly, I think you would like this considering the Redbreast 12. You probably would like this. I think that there's easier flavors to grasp out of the Redbreast, even though there's not much. I don't think there's a huge amount of complexity here. I think that the way that they do the pot still with the Redbreast 12 and with pot still Irish whiskey, it's a little more. I don't know. It's a little more focused on what they're trying to do than in this particular whiskey here. I kind of wish there was a finishing aspect to this Penelope cigar blend, so that it gave it a little more depth or complexity, or maybe they needed to have some more a little bit higher of aged whiskeys in this. So it's good. I will not buy this again, no, but it was nice that I didn't pay before tax. I didn't pay a cent over. It's the manufacturer suggested retail price, the MSRP. So I'm happy about that. So I will. We're going to go to round 3, which is do your final score. Give us your final thoughts and ratings and scores on all your beers that you brought this evening. I'm going to put together the numbers for the 6-point rating scale to round out to 100. We'll see what I end up giving this ultimately out of 100. Stay tuned. And until that time, Alex and Tanner, plug zone. Let's go to Alex for that round 3. And final thoughts, grades, your beer, remind us of what it is, and give us that score.
Well, that's what it is right there. It is Kentucky, and it's bourbon barrel aged ale. And it's a 8.2%. This I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give this an 86. 86. It's good. Again, I like this beer. It is tasty, but hey, there's a lot more bourbon barrel aged beers out there, stouts, ales that could get into the late 80s, early 90s, which is almost in my hundreds. But yes, this is good. I like it. It's enjoyable. If you can get this beer, please do. I mean, it's tasty in my opinion, but it could be more tasty if you want it to be. So yeah, appreciate you and cheers.
Be more tastier.
It sounded like angels there with the room reverberation there. Thank you, Tim.
Is it really?
Cheers.
No, not super bad. It doesn't have a lot of. It's not going on for a quick length. It's going on for a short length of time.
There's a little bit of echo.
Yeah, but it's a very short delayed sound, so you're good. You sound amplified.
Yeah.
And Bumpy enjoyed his beer, I hope, with that noise. Tell
Yeah,
us.
so for the Spyglass Elastic Cloud, once again, there it is, the can. I don't know. I really hate the way this one finishes, even in the beginning, the way the malt note kind of comes through, being kind of hay grass like a little bit. I'm going to score this one in the kind of low to mid range good. I'll give it a 3.7 out of 5. I wouldn't purchase. Let me try that sentence again. I would not purchase it again, personally.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
the grassy doesn't sound appetizing.
That doesn't reflect on the brewery as a whole. That is just that beer.
No, because that's just that beer. It's not. No.
Yeah, I just wanted to point that out because generally, pretty good brewery.
Nah, Spyglass is a good brewery. We already know that. It's just that beer is not that good for the Mr. Bumpy.
Damn. Well, Bumpy,
All right.
gracias. Beer man, you got an interesting one to give us the final breakdown of.
Yeah. Drink it in sips and you're good to go. Do not gulp it.
Yeah,
Do not gulp it. You can,
if you want to get
but
them.
I've just the reason why is because I've been taking little like sips since you guys have been talking, and I've been able to get just as much off of that, if not more, than one huge gulp. So you just take a little, throw it back down your throat, your tongue, and just kind of get all the flavors and aromas and everything going through your system. It's so nice. As you drink this, that tequila really rings through it. It's really nice. It's got a little citrusy explosion in the bottom half of it. But I don't know. I really dig this. They did a good job for what it is. It's a stronger beer. If you're wanting a stronger sipper, like a wine, you sip on wine, right? Kind of. You don't like take down that wine. So some people might, but I would give this like a out of 5. I'd go like 4.1 out of 5. There you go. It's kind of in that like very good for kind of pushing the excellent, but right there in the middle of very good. Let's call it that. So I hope that's not like pissing off
The brewery.
the shit's brew when they hear this. They say,
You're
"What?
giving them the shoots.
4.1? Why did you give me a 4.1? This fucking beer is good." No, whatever. 4.1. Fuck you. All right. Cheers.
What I'm
Stop
sorry,
using chocolate
I'm gonna
flavor.
remember this really quickly, but I'm gonna read it from my own. I'm gonna read the end of my own little description of my channel. Where is this here? Remember, all reviews on YouTube are purely opinion based, and you know what the main man says about opinions, right?
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All that matters. And thank you for your opinion, beer man. All right, Tanner's getting all ready for roller derby beer final thoughts.
All right. So I looked it up, and also the main reason why it's so echoey and sounds weird here is because there's absolutely nothing in here other than my computer. So, yeah, I still need to paint, and I need to do the trim. So I just put the computer here. But no, the Hip Whip. I looked it up on Untapped. It's actually a hoppy pilsner, so it's supposed to be like more hoppy pilsner, and it's made with Saz and Motueka hops. So that makes sense. A little bit of that spice, a little bit more of that fruity, like grapefruit kind of flavor. It's pretty good. I do like it. I definitely think the only thing that I would say that I would critique is the carbonation. I just kind of wish it was a little bit more carbonated. But with that being said, the mouthfeel is actually really silky smooth. It has a really nice, little bit more of a body to it than your typical Pilsner. Yeah, I like this beer. I give it like I go maybe like 88, B plus. think it's like a B+ beer. Definitely, it's good. It's got a lot of good flavors for it. Like I said, the only thing is just that carbonation. But yeah, I think they did a good job with this one. So see it. Recommend trying it. Cheers.
Have some
Nice.
meat.
Cheers.
Right.
But thanks, Tanner. I'm trying not to let my keyboard make all this noise while I'm doing my um, using the notepad on Windows to put my scores and notes together for Penelope Cigar Sessions Chapter 1. I'll try to be brief about overall thoughts if I need to say any of that stuff. So I'm trying to put together, I'll just say this in general. I think most people know this. Well, everybody on the panel does. But if anybody is watching in the chat, appreciate you all, like Joey and Square Table Degenerates and JB's Hangouts. He's been around. Hello, sir. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the scoring system that Tanner came up with for spirits, but it's a 6-point rating scale to round out to 100. I use that on all my personal spirit reviews as well because it feels like a pretty honest review once you tabulate numbers. So six categories. Looks and aesthetics are one category that gets up to you can score it up to a total of 10 points. That's a part of the look of the whiskey spirit itself in the glass and your bottling. And another 10 points total can be put towards the value. So, what does value mean to you, right? It's also, that's the most subjective part of the review, I think. And then you get 20 points maximum to put towards the aroma category, the taste category, mouthfeel category, and the finishing category, which I haven't rated the finish yet, but maybe I will give that. I think I can probably give that a rating. So looks and aesthetics, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10. I really liked, the only thing I'm not really too keen about is the lighter color of the whiskey, but I did like how the legs formed. And I really do like the bottling because until somebody pointed it out I must have been on a YouTube video I watched, this cigar blend whiskey is the look of a cigar band for its label. It's pretty good. And it's very transparent in saying distilled in Lawrenceburg, Indiana, which is their MGP brand that did buy out Penelope Distilling. And it tells you that it's straight bourbon, 100% American single malt and American light whiskey as its blend. So good stuff there. 8 out of 10. Aromas, I'm going to give it 17 out of 10. Taste, mouthfeel, and finish, I will give a straight 16 overall on those categories. 16 and another 16. I did write for the notes on that finish that it was very peppery with a toffee caramel vanilla notes at the tail end, almost like a rye in that aspect with that very peppery upfront flavor to how it started to.
He's getting blurry. Eric's blurry. Get him unblurried.
Yes, Alex.
You're blurry, Eric. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
The end of the world. Watch out.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Very rye whiskey forward with the spicy notes in that aspect. And yeah, so there's that. And then the value is going to get, and I fucked that up. 17. I think that's where we were. All right. I think it's where we were with the score. I screwed up typing that in. All right. So we started with the 16. We ended with the 16 there on the finish. And the value at $80 MSRP, which is exactly what I paid for. Thank the Lords. Thank you, liquor store, that had this. At $80, I give it a 5 out of 10. And for me, at $80, it's not a very complex whiskey at all. There's not enough character to warrant the price. But again, I'm glad I didn't spend anything over the MSRP. If somebody wants you to spend, I don't know, any more than 90 is going to be just like criminally insane. If this thing is at $100 plus, please don't. The FOMO idea, or the fear of missing out, known as FOMO in American whiskey, and I guess tequila too. Like, there's no fear of missing out on this one. There's not enough character going on with this particular whiskey. I don't think there's enough going on to hazard the price tag or to warrant that price tag. Don't feel like you're missing out. So I believe if I score all this together, the overall rating is 78 out of 100. And if you live by me and you want to sample, we can arrange that definitely. And I think this would be one to try with a cigar to see how that pairs a little better. Maybe the flavors I think the flavors here were probably meant to be complementary more or less to cigars than to have this super complex and interesting flavor profile necessarily all by itself. So yeah, 78 out of 100. And unless they do something drastically to improve this whiskey in either flavor or finishing technique, if they do if they do a chapter 2 in the series, or if for whatever reason this thing gets grossly discounted, I will not be buying a secondary bottle. So there you go. My rambling is 78 out of 100 on that whiskey.
You said it's a cigar blend, but it's not finished?
No, the only thing that they did in proclaiming this to be of a cigar blend, I suppose, is it's developed in collaboration with master cigar blenders.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little oddball in that. It's a little oddball in the style.
Yeah, it's interesting because usually I thought cigar blends were typically just like wine barrels and different barrel finishes.
I guess there's nothing legal, but that's what one would think of a much darker wine or wine kind of a base distillate like a Armagnac or a cognac for finishing for them to take the whiskey, put it in those kind of barrels, and then finish it for a few months or years.
Yeah, because usually they finish, but I mean, I guess you could say you're specifically blending a whiskey to try to
this whiskey's designed. The whiskey's designed here is specifically to be blended so that it pairs well with cigars. I would suppose. I mean, I can't imagine, to your point, right? And I mentioned it too. I can't imagine, again, to your point, that that the thought of finishing couldn't have been an idea, but they were just solely. I think they were just so open-minded about, we just want to make something that will blend well, that will pair well when somebody has a cigar, that they didn't really use anything as a crutch when doing it. But I think that I think that in the price point, maybe more so without finishing, kind of was the detriment to the bottle. But you know what? We should do an experiment and have some cigars and pour some samples. Maybe it'll work better that way.
That'd be honest.
Yeah, man. So cool.
Yeah,
it'll be cheaper than the cigar.
In this room real fast.
Woo. All right, YouTube round. Let's get to that at 58 minutes into the program, and there are 5,824 people that are commenting. Carter Bain, is that bottle 2 foot tall? It is certainly one of them skinny squat bottles. Skinny long neck bottle, should I say?
Yeah, it's like a wine bottle,
like that. But yes, where does it say it? You know what? Quickly, and then we'll shut up about the bottle. 750, baby, milliliter. It's a good looking bottle on your shelf when it's that skinny and tall like that, right? Slender and tall.
Everybody, grab your popcorn. It's time for the longest part of the show, Alex's shout outs.
Here we go. So we're going to talk about our YouTube channels on this round 4. Everybody here definitely has a YouTube channel. Alex the Beer Master is his channel. Bumpy Isms, Beer Man, East Coast LQ Reviews. And I am Thomas Metal 75. Hit the notification bell after you hit subscribe to all of our channels. Once you hit the notification bell after you subscribe, you'll be notified whenever our channels have updates, including when we do something like this and go live for a live stream. So without further ado, let's go over to Alex. We'll start off with Alex Beer Master. let's see if you can tell us briefly about his channel, what's coming up on the channel. And anybody you would like to shout out on the YouTube channel, keep those shout outs pretty brief at this point. But let us know who you're shouting out and who we should check out on the YouTube platform.
Yeah, we have to get to the Beer Man show. So yeah. So me, obviously Monday I do my beer reviews if I decide to do them. Tuesday I'm with the Beer Man, and then Wednesday is here. But I'll let him shout that out. And then Thursday, if I decide to do my Alex friends on 10 o'clock, 10:30. But Friday is come have a beer with Alex around 8 o'clock. And just stay tuned for, members only stuff. If I ever do more, which I would like to eventually. Actually, one of them will be the Tanner. Me and Tanner might be doing some smoked, whatever those things are called, smoked beer sauces. We might do that as a members only thing, or whatever else we want to do with that. That could be anything on that. I cannot wait for me and Tanner to do that. Whoever else wants to join me and Tanner, whoever else is there with me at the time too. I'm looking forward to doing that and anything else that Tanner wants to do, or anything, doesn't matter. When it comes to members only, when it comes to
I don't
Tanner.
even need to shout myself out. This, I guess.
Yeah, you don't, because that's what I would like to do when it comes to, because we're going to do members only stuff. You said you want to do that on my channel, on your channel, sometime in the future. But beyond that, I'll be doing walking streams. I'll be doing all that stuff. So stay tuned for all that and whatever else comes up to my channel. So, and then check out Rick Joppers and everybody else's YouTube channel. So appreciate you. Cheers.
Thanks, Alex. Yeah, puppyisms. You can have the floor now.
Hell yeah, baby.
Oh, big yawn. Oh, there we go. All right.
Christ.
My channel like that. You got some beer reviews. Put out 3 a week: Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays. Frozen pizza reviews go out on Tuesdays. And I got shorts going up, sometimes with dogs. I got 4 dogs. And I've been doing this Bumpy's Journey to 180, which I'm trying to hit a 180 in darts, which is 3 triple 20. So, yeah, that's what's going on my channel. And that's about it. I'll shout out Darts Decoded. I watched them today after throwing for a while and decided to sit down and maybe look for some pointers. So something came up on that channel that I tried and kind of worked for me for a little bit until my arm got really sore. So yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Wait a minute. What was the score, Alex? Was it 100, Alex?
It was
86.
86 actually.
86.
86. There you go, Jeremy. Not 100. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sorry.
That's the one that goes out the door.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, there, man. It's your turn.
We ain't got no more of that shit. All right. So, yeah, 2 live shows a week. Tuesday is What the Style, and the style is fuck, I forgot. Hold on, sorry. Farmhouse
sale.
Farmhouse sale. I got one too. Cool.
So
Hell yeah.
And then today everyone got some adjectives for All Spun Out, and that's after this show. Anyone that's new can just bring what you want your first time, and then you'll get some words after if you want to come back. You do win a prize at the end of the month, so keep that in mind. I try to send sometimes comical shit, funny shit, or good stuff, or stuff you want, or you know what I mean. It's a prize. You don't know what it is,
Wow.
Jake. So yeah. Alex won 4 beautiful 16-ounce fucking taster glasses. He won last month. So other than that, join me for that. Join all of us, and got some beers I'll be throwing up to review. One person I'll shout, the worst internet beer reviewer ever. Stone Yard Vineyards, Mr. Stoney himself, drank an 8%. It's called Hemp Tails, made with real hemp seeds.
Oh.
And it's funny because everyone commenting is like, "Oh, you're gonna get high off that. You're gonna get high off that." No, 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 no. It's it's hemp seeds. Not gonna get high. If anything, you're gonna get impotent from that too much of it. But yeah, check that out. He's a cool guy. He brews beer and with his wife and wine as well, ciders, meads, this that. Cheers, dude. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. All right. So, for my channel, I've been doing no shit. I'll show you guys really quick. I just did the let me see. Did the floor today. So we'll show we're gonna be redoing the computer room. Well, this room. So we'll lay down. That was a pain. In that hole in that vent thing. But
Looks nice.
Yeah.
dude.
It's really nice.
So I still have to paint. When you do laminate, I guess you have to give it a couple days to like expand. Once you put it down, it's got to expand. So I gotta see what I'm gonna need for molding. I gotta do that, and then I'm gonna paint it. I'm gonna do like light gray. I think that'll look good with the floor, and then
There you go.
it'll reflect off the light. It won't be as this is like, I guess this color kind of sucks. It's like a cream color. I think the light gray will look a lot better. Just look out for, I'll probably be posting it on my channel because, of course, this is the room I record all my stuff in. And then I also bought more floating shelves. So I'm going to get more floating shelves for the walls and shit. So all the bottles that were on like the stands and stuff are all going to be up in the air. I'm not going to have bottles all over the place anymore. And I want to get a new futon and a new little table for the mini fridge. So this whole room's going to be pretty much redone.
I can't wait. Tanner, for it to be all done, pal.
Yeah, I know. Me too. That friggin' floor is a pain in the ass.
So basically, when I visit you,
The
Tanner,
rest of the house.
when I visit you, Tanner, it's gonna be a totally different room.
Yeah.
Totally different room.
But so yeah, other than that, look out for the meetup coming up here shortly.
Yeah.
Very soon. Gonna do a vlog on that. So check that out. Home brewing, of course, when I get back. I'm gonna get back into it. Yeah, maybe I don't know, maybe I'll brew in here. I can open the window. So I don't know.
Oh, that would be interesting. Brewing with Tanner in the room.
2 people I want to shout out. Check out Don Osborne. And check out his friend Chip. He also has a YouTube channel, which I didn't realize. He actually has a good amount of subs too. Chop and Brew.
Yeah.
A ton of beer stuff, and he does food stuff too. I really like his channel. Both of those guys are really cool and very knowledgeable. And they're you can learn a lot from them. So check them out, you guys.
Yeah, dude. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Tanner. Not after one more sip, as they like to say on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there is the single malt in there. Definitely, I can definitely taste that. It's one of the things I think I'm looking to do. We don't have very much left in the year, but I think some more American single malts definitely need to show up on the channel here at some point, or at least trying some more would be really nice. That was a whiskey style that actually got a legal certification. I believe it was this year. So, yeah, where Beer Man lives is they got a lot of different distilleries that do single malts out there in Oregon. That's probably due to their rich brewing tradition out there and being able to have all the malts readily available to them. But anyways, I digress about that. On this channel, Thomas Middle 75, You see the Wild Card Wednesday every Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Whether I'm in the chair to host or co-host Alex the Beer Master, greatly appreciated. Steps forward to help out with the hosting for whatever goddamn reason. The world still revolves, it still moves. We appreciate Alex for all of his efforts.
Anytime, pal.
And we get the Massachusetts Beer Review program. We got the Massachusetts Whiskey program. Massachusetts Whiskey Reviews, should I say, Beer Reviews. Massachusetts Tequila Reviews, which could be really any agave spirit. I've done 2 episodes of rum, and who else knows whatever could happen. So thanks for stopping by the channel. And people to shout out, I just started subscribing to, I believe his name is Irishman Drinks. I think that's his YouTube channel name, and he does a lot of beer reviews live out there from the country of Ireland. So go and check out that amazing beer related channel. And I will say for Annie, we haven't shouted him out enough times. We all know him. We all love him, at least in our community and maybe in spirit reviewing communities as well. The man named Robert, the Whiskey Scout. He is Whiskey
Legendary
Scout
Robert.
38. You check him out every Monday, I would assume, in a short form for Mini Mondays for his little miniature bottles of whatever spirit he's going to be reviewing. So check him out. I think he just did a 800 tequila 800 reposado. So check it out, people. Nice. So, it's been a great program. We're at almost an hour and 12 minutes coming up here. So I'd like to say, on behalf of Alex, the Beer Master, Bumpy Isms, Beer Man, East Coast LQ Reviews, and Thomas Metal 75. Last shout out is at the top of the hour. Go check out all Spun Out on the Beer Man channel. Again, at the top of the hour. And as I like to say at the end of my shows, keep tasting those great beers and whiskey today. Cheers. We all will see you soon. And Alex is ready to announce.
I'm doing some aerobics, like I always say, as Eric says. So this is Alex Beer Master, and we will see you all next live stream and next video. This is Alex Beer Master signing out. Cheers. Woo! Cheers, everybody, but not after one more sip. Cheers.
Not
Yeah.
after two.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.